Bitcoin, Ethereum, and silver. What's his next move? Let's find out in the chart, shall we? Well, for sure, Bitcoin right now, if it breaks down and closes 4-hour to close below the $30,000 mark, we are headed straight down. Definitely. And if we close a 4-hour chart above the $38,000 mark, well, we're heading straight up into new territory, new heights. And that is a guarantee, right? Either way, which way we decide which way Bitcoin goes, who knows? We're just going to have to trade it on the lower time frames for now, and let's see what's going to happen. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy, right? And I'm here joined with Inti Campos.
Good morning, people. How are you today?
Wow, man, it's been a great weekend. Have you heard Elon Musk? He's like supporting Bitcoin. He's not probably even buying it. That's exciting. That's really exciting.
That's really exciting, but it shouldn't surprise you, though. We saw it coming.
Yeah, exactly. It was inevitable. It was inevitable, as he would say. And also, Wall Street bets. They're coming after silver. Man, oh my goodness. I can't believe this. I really can't believe that the Wall Street bets has the power to do what they're doing right now. It's amazing, right? Because, you know, the Wall Street, the banks, the government, they're all against the little guy. And yet, somehow it's working. Let's see what they do, right? Because honestly, if they manage to pull this off, man, it's going to be historic. And we're going to take a look at the charts and see what we can see there on the silver short squeeze, if they can pull that off. Also, we got to talk about all the different Ray Dalio. He's interested in Bitcoin. We got to talk about XRP. XRP is like pumping right now. All right, there's a huge group of people just pumping XRP. I mean, it's going to be an exciting episode, man. Filled, action-packed with all kinds of stuff, right? And then we're also going to talk about all the different things that we can do with the trades, right? As this thing unfolds, see what we can pull off, man. Oh, my goodness. Aren't you excited, Inti?
Very excited, very pumped, and waiting to see what this shows away for us.
Alrighty, well, Inti is looking for all your questions, right? Both on Twitch or on the YouTube side, right? So if you leave your questions, just type them into the Twitch or the YouTube live stream. If you're not watching this live, you should be watching this live. And you can do so by purchasing either Pandora's Wallet subscription or the Da Vinci J15 subscription, or even purchasing the DJ15 token, and you could also watch this live as well. But before we get onto the charts, Inti's got a few words to say, right, Inti?
Yes, as always, people, it's worth to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market.
All right, yes, that's correct. Okay, well, wow, this Elon thing, right? You know, we saw this big pump, right? And then the big dump. And right now, honestly, to be honest, right, you have to say that this market is slightly to the bearish side. Slightly to the bearish side. Still is. Even though we're above this falling wedge triangle here, we are still slightly to the bearish side because, you know, well, there's still higher lows, right? So right here, so if we zoom out a little bit, let me just zoom out a little bit. This is lower highs. This is another lower high. This is another lower high. This is one high, and then this is a lower high, and then this is even though this is a lower high from that one, so let's count this one instead. This is a lower high. Right, so we're still in a bearish trend. However, right, we got lower lows here, right? Lower lows here, right? But then all of a sudden there's a change in the program right here, a little bit of a change. So maybe, just maybe, right? A slight change, right? So you could probably say, hey, wait a second here, Mr. D. Isn't this considered like right now with a change in the direction here, right here? Because now we've created a higher high, right? From this one right here. Let me just change the color and to green for positive. So this seems a little bit more positive now. And you're right. But we still need to, and this, of course, this is now a higher low. But I think we need one more to really, to say, yes, this is it. If we get up here, right, that's it. We're headed north. But if we get down here, right, we go down here, right, that's it. We're heading south. And that's clear, right? I mean, it's crystal clear where the battle lines are. That's it. We're heading higher. If we get up here, we're heading lower if we get down there. So that's it. And what's the bias? Well, it's the strength, right, is clearly to the bears, right? They have this area all under control here. The 61.8 level here to the 78.6. They're hitting the sell button hard. If we come up here, and you can see that they're trying to hold the price action down. If we do a Fibonacci retracement, you could probably see that we're at the battling the 38.2. I mean, it's clear, right? What's going on, right? I didn't even have to draw the Fibonacci levels. I could already tell that was the case, right? And once you get used to trading and seeing this, it's automatic. I mean, you start seeing this stuff, right, without even drawing the Fibonacci levels. Once we break past the 38.2, we still have to. They're gonna defend this 61.8 here at 36,000, like with everything they've got. And then if they break that, they'll have probably retry at the 78.6. So look for that. So right now they're holding the line at the 38.2. That's the $34,720. Holding it hard. And if a break above that, that's a positive sign. So trading this, we'd have to come down to the lower time frames and see if we can get a W here. Then to really push this thing through the 38.2, that's probably what's going to get us above the 38.2 and onto the 61.8. That's assuming that's the direction, right? I do have a trade on right now on Bybit, right? And if you're interested in trading, you can do so as well. I'm already a little bit in profit here, as you can see, and I've decided to go long at the 33,500. I wanted to get into the 33,300 level, but yeah, I still got in at that price, and I'm probably going to set my stop to break even because of the bias, the bias to the downside that we're having right here, the slight bias to the downside, and we'll see if this thing doubles you out, right? I really think. Let's see here. If we go to the do a Fibonacci retracement, probably gonna have to come back down. I thought it was gonna blow through that 38.2, but it didn't, so we might have to come back down, right? Retest this 38.2 before we go higher. It's not so good. Or we could always come back to 61.8, which is also a possibility. And before we actually go higher, so yeah, look for that. And that's also where you can see there's a clear W where hey, you know what? We broke out and we blasted off right after this breakout W right here, and we went and we completed that W formation. Okay, let's head over to Ethereum, right? Where basically, I told you guys that where I was interested for the longest while to buy, right? We were way up here, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not interested. And we were talking about, hey, I'm interested in buying it down here. I'm telling you, right? I was telling you, where was I? And I don't know who followed me on that trade. I was like solid on that one. It was a 61.8, right? From the last blast off point, right, from here down to here, right? And so we came back, we hit the 61.8. I was on it like white on rice, and I decided actually during yesterday, I during the live session for the Pandora's Wallet subscribers and the DaVinci J15 subscribers, I decided to move my stop up to the 1266, and look at that, just by a hair, and it just went straight back up. And I was thinking, man, I'm done, but I gotta let it follow. I gotta follow through. I knew I had to follow through, even though I was thinking, man, if you want to take a short here, you can, but I'm gonna hold the line all the way to 1266. Yesterday, I have the video recorded, so if you subscribe to Pandora's Wallet or subscribe to DJ15, DaVinciJ15.com, you could also have access to that video to see that I did say, hey, you know what? Let's move the shorts stop loss here, and now we're in the green. We're in the green, right? I hope you guys followed me, right? Even if you had your stop loss way down here, right? You're good. You're good. And so I would suggest you move your stops to break even at this point. A breakdown further here could indicate that this is going to break through this long rising wedge pattern at this point. So I'm not willing to risk this big win here and turn it into a loss at this point. Yeah, maybe it's early to do that, but that's what I'm doing now. And let's see what happens. All right. Moving over on to the 4 hour. I'm not gonna go into the 4 hour actually. I'm going to leave it at that. Hey, if you guys are interested in trading this, I would just suggest you look on the lower time frames for M's and W's and go forward from that. Let's head over to silver. Right. Look at that. Silver has started its run. It already broke through, right, the local highs, right? The Wall Street bets, man, incredible. They are ready. They're off and popping. And let's just see if they can pull this thing off. Let's see here. I'm looking at what was this? Let me just go to the weekly. I wonder where this Fibonacci was drawn from. I see. Yes. So 78.61.8 is all the way at $35. If they could push this thing even there, that would be impressive. That would be very impressive. But it looks like look at that. We gapped up today. This is a gap and go. This is called a gap and go, right? Right here on this market here. If you see a gap and go, right? Yeah, I think you should take this. This is a good trade. Right, because I bet you we're going to see more gaps on this thing. Right, we're going to see more gaps. Right, as this thing moves, and then this will be, if we create another gap, that will be your measuring gap, so you can help you determine where this thing is going to go. But yeah, I would take this on a gap and go on new all-time local highs. Yes, it's ready to go. It's ready to rock and roll. So yeah, the traders are definitely coming in here, and they're probably going to push this thing a lot higher. I'll be surprised if this thing breaks, if this thing does not get stopped at the 61.8 at $35 point, and then gets hammered back a little bit. But if it doesn't, if it continues higher, maybe these guys got something. If they could do this, if they could break this backs of this in just the next month, just get above the $50 level within a month, then I think they've got some. The Wall Street bets guys are on this, and they've got some tricks up their sleeves. Most likely a hedge fund that was thinking, you know what, I think I'll help these guys, right, and I'm gonna make some money too, right? Because you know what, most hedge funds, they don't care about what the market is doing, what the importance of the market of silver, and how it's going to destroy the dollar. They don't care. They just want to make money. So they're probably piling in, right, and helping these guys, because you know what, it's a PR. They have the PR behind them. They know most hedge funds probably haven't touched silver because they know who's going to care about a hedge fund getting screwed over by a government because they tried to attack the silver, right, and short squeeze on the silver. Nobody. But Wall Street Bets has the backing of a lot of government officials, a lot of public. The whole public is supporting the Wall Street Bets because they're tired of getting screwed, and so yeah, this is going to be the squeeze of the century. So, if you want to play this, right, you could play this, of course, on. I think Femex has access to allow you to trade silver contracts. I do believe so. Not 100% sure. Inti, do you remember if Femex has silver on their trading desk? I believe they do. Not
I'm
100%.
not quite sure. I can investigate it right now.
Yeah, well, check that out and let us know. And then, you could go trade this on Femex. So type it in femex.davincij15.com. Also, you could trade the Bitcoin and Ethereum on the most liquid exchange, and it's actually a leverage exchange. So it's not really you're not really trading actual Bitcoin or Ethereum, but you could actually bet on the direction of the Bitcoin and Ethereum by heading over to buybit.davincij15.com, and you could also receive a nice bonus there as well of $620 if you if you follow the deposit schedule, and you head over to the promotions and you enter in the rewards hub. I think it is, yes, rewards hub. No, yeah, it is. Here it is. You enter your voucher code jackpot, right, and then hit redeem, and then you will also you also have access to receiving that $620 bonus. Make sure you do that before you do the deposits, of course, and then by they will deposit your money, that bonus for you on the 5th of February approximately. Okay. With that said, XRP. Well, you know me. It's all about XRP. Wow. Look at that. There seems to be when I first saw it, it was like 64 cents. Now it's at 70 cents. They're serious, man. There's a whole group, Reddit group, right? That's XRP. Hold and Dump Telegram group that's received 125,000 members and growing exponentially, and they're serious about XRP. The XRP army is bigger than I thought. I thought they were dead after the SEC attacked them. I thought, no way, the XRP army is going to be coming back, but they're here. They're ready to rumble. Let's take a look at the price action on the charts. XRP USD, and see if this thing's how much more legs it's got to go, because and also find out if this is manipulation. It might not be this time around. This might be genuine, price action, and it might not be from Brad Garlinghouse. It's difficult to tell, actually. I'm looking at the 4 hour. It's difficult. This looks like just FOMO action to me. But again, this could have been Brad Garlinghouse buying it up themselves, as well, right? With the XRP army. I don't know. I'm gonna let more time pass before I could decide. Hey, you know what? This is real organic buy, and then decide. Right? Let's see what happens. But yeah, it's moving, and looks like we're headed straight to $1 or more on XRP, which is amazing. I mean, you know what the thing is about XRP, and I just don't understand why people don't know this. Try to open up an account with how much does it cost you? Okay, let me ask you a question. How much does it cost you, Inti, to open up a Bitcoin account just to have an address? What does it cost you if you wanted an address, a Bitcoin address?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. What about Ethereum address? How much does it cost you?
I think it's nothing.
That's correct. How about a Dogecoin address?
I'm pretty sure it's nothing.
That's correct. I could go over 100 different currencies, and the answer would be nothing. Exactly. But except this one.
Really?
If you want to open up an account, right? It's gonna cost you 20 XRPs to open up to have a XRP address. 20 XRPs.
What?
That is correct. That's what is correct. So I mean, really?
It's
You
not like
think
it's
this is good?
expensive, but why?
But think about it, right? When this thing gets to like $10 or something like that, what's that going to cost you to open up? If it costs you 20 XRPs, right? Think about how much it's going to cost to open up an account on XRP, right? And that's $200, right? Do you think this is the money of the people?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Right. Thank you. All right. I mean, get real, people. Get absolutely real. It's not like I don't have XRP, right? It's not like I'm not trading it. I do have lots of XRP, right? And I know that because I know that what's going to happen, right? People are just like not really. They don't really care, right? They don't really think. They don't really. They have their mind. They just mindlessly look at price and buy, right? So the price is low, right? Who cares about the billions of XRP Brad Garling's house has? We're gonna buy this thing, right? So yeah, I've got my sell half on a double up here, and I'm just gonna wait because I know the XRP Carmi's got my back. I know you got my back. so I'm just gonna wait that out, right? And get paid way up here. And that's it. I'll let that go, right? I'm not gonna concern myself with the illogicness of purchasing XRP for the average person. It's so illogic. It's not funny. Now, should I have purchased a little bit more down here? Yes, I should have. I should have purchased a little down here and sold half on a double up here, but I didn't. That's okay. I wasn't willing to add more to my holdings on XRP. But if you did, congratulations. You got your double, and a way to go, man. Pat yourself on the back. You're gonna get another double before even I get my first double on this. So congratulations. And I am happy for you. Very happy for you. All right. So yeah, if you're doing that, if you're doing the little lady strategy, come on down. Follow the Pandora's Wallet subscribers, right? And and tell me when you got a half on a double, because I love hearing that. I love hearing when people make money. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Before I'm gonna have to like speed this up because I have like several meetings at back-to-back meetings that I need to do, so I make sure that I gotta get through this. So, Visa CEO, payment giant, set to introduce cryptocurrency trading on its network, and that is huge, right? I want you to understand how huge this is, right? Silver's been money for a long time. Can you do that with silver? Is there a silver backed credit card where I can just buy silver, put my money into silver, right? Converts to silver, and then I'll have it on my credit card, and every time I swipe, right, they debit my silver. No. How about with gold? No. Right? But gold's been around for 5,000 years. And here, let me just bring up my tweet here. Where I punked what's his name? Peter Schiff, right? I want you to go over and like it. I shouldn't have put Peter Schiff's name in the first, but anyways, I put Peter Schiff's name as the first word, and that makes it doesn't show up in my feed. So I'm just gonna copy this tweet. Oops. Copy the tweet. It's right here, and I add it to my to this stream. And yeah, please head over there and like it. But yeah, I'm just telling them, hey, you know what? It's clear, right? Bitcoin's money, and Visa's agreeing. Right? They ain't doing that for gold. Oh my God. Poor Peter, man. Poor Peter. I feel for him, right? I really do. Yeah, I'm just quickly putting this link in so that I just don't forget. I want you guys to hit the like on that one, and my editor will probably put that in. Alrighty, so one more thing, right? World's largest hedge fund, right? Bridgewater has crypto plans, right? Founder Ray Dalio calls for Bitcoin. One hell of an invention, right? And it's like, where were you, right? Okay, when it was in 2011, actually, when they had the first bubble. I mean, you probably heard about it back then. It was still a hell of an invention back then. The only difference is it wasn't battle tested. It wasn't hardened. Now it's hardened, battle tested. All the bugs, right? There was like 3 inflation bugs that were found in the time between its inception and now, and they've been removed. Now that it's officially hardened, you want in. Well, you know what? In the future, somebody else was going to be saying the exact same thing in 10 years from now, right? And the difference between Bitcoin today and the Bitcoin in the future is that you finally figured it out, right? And everybody's using it as money, and it's kind of late in the game. So don't be late. Make sure you buy Bitcoin well before that. Because honestly, I think this time around, both the alt season, right? I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've read a tweet which I didn't have ready, and I wanted to mention it, but I saw a tweet from the Kiss singer. I forget who he is. I forget the name of him. But anyways, he's buying, right? Bitcoin and also altcoins, right? All kinds of different altcoins. So alt season is here, and adoption curve. Let's take a look at the adoption curve, right, and see where we're at, right? Because really, if you look at the adoption curve, I'm telling you, we were right here, and we're moving into here, and I think both this area is going to be a part of the next this particular year. So this year we're going to probably have about 20% or more of the population in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies at this point, at the end of this year. 20% or more. Right now, they estimate less than 2% is in crypto. Can you imagine? We get an order of magnitude more people into this cryptocurrency. Where do you think the price will go? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I know what you think, right? Alrighty. Well, with that said, right? Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating in the live stream. All my diehards, right? I really appreciate you guys watching. And yeah, remember, Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers.
Bye, people.